Hey guys, Brooke here. I just wanted to share something pretty short and sweet with you guys today. Um, Off and on, I'll get these little epiphanies or revelations throughout the day, and I've decided I'm going to start writing them down. Um, this one just felt significant to me and came to me out of nowhere last night. And it was pretty much like coming to me as I was writing. So I think a lot of this stuff is potentially guided or initiated by my higher self. So this is what I had written. Consider that there were no programming, no outside influences whatsoever. Just you and nature from childhood on. What would you have belief or faith in then? The beast that stole your dinner? The storm that ruined your shelter? The sun that burns your flesh? The only way to muster through, the only real religion you ever need, is within you. Believe in yourself, and you eventually unlock all of the answers. So, because I was just sitting here pondering, like for real, take away the TVs, take away the media, take away government, take away schooling, all these situations that where others are imposing their beliefs, thoughts, or structuring upon you. Like, if none of that existed, you were born just like an animal in nature and left to like fend for yourself. What would be your navigation? What would be your navigational system? I mean, in old text, it refers to like keeping your compass pointed north. I feel like on an alchemic level, that is how one stays balanced. You know, if you really process everything through your mind and act through your heart on an individual level, things just naturally become balanced. Like, it just naturally works out. But you can't rely on these other... Oh, that's what it was. I was thinking about the concept of honoring false idols or honoring idols, period. If that was all taken away, none of this was necessary. There was no Bible. There was no book. Like, you're just left with yourself and yourself only in this world, the 3D. Because the freaking bobcat will eat your dinner. That bobcat will attack, that bear will attack you in the middle of the night. You can't necessarily... Same with the weather, like, because just the stories in the Bible where they're like, God is dooming us or punishing us with this storm, or, you know, that whole concept. Like, no, see, if none of those concepts existed to your mind from day one, what would you have faith in? What would you believe in? Who is looking out for you? You are. You are. And you honestly have to stay true to yourself, your instincts, the belief that you are powerful in your own God in some sense. But by doing that, that's how you achieve experiencing this Kundalini and really making contact with the source that is. You know, like, it is like it's a test, and there are powers that be that want us all to fail this test. Like, they don't want us to believe in ourselves. They don't want us to find this contact with source. So that's why all of this bullshit is constantly being imposed on us day in and day out, which makes it even all the more difficult to have that faith and belief in yourself in order to achieve contact with source. So, and I was just lucky enough to see through the bullshit. You know, I just always thought I was lucky that I could see through this bullshit. And I'm like, from childhood. I'm like, why does it seem like everybody around me is hypnotized, or like I can tell they're not being their authentic selves? Like, why? Why is this going on? But I was like, well, fuck, I'm not going to let this world change me. Like, I'm going to stay true to who I know I am. Like, because that's all I got. I'm not going to, if I relied on other people's praise or acceptance or validation all the time, I would be a fucking mess of a person. And what if Judgment Day does come? And what if you are forced to judge yourself? And you've lived a life succumbing to everybody else. You don't even know yourself. You can't even recognize yourself anymore internally, or even externally, perhaps. You're going to fail the test. You won't know what you have faith in. You have no anchor whatsoever when you're faced with that judgment. And I think I feel like that's the energies that have been coming in and are going to continue to be coming in. And everybody is going to be faced with this self-judgment process, which is, if you're not prepared or don't have faith or believe in yourself, or, super low self-esteem because you let everybody else design you, then it's going to be a really scary, frightening process. I mean, people are going to not know how to handle it. We really need to get the word out there. We need to teach people how to connect with their inner selves. And it sounds so easy, because when I went through my Kundalini and I was experiencing all this stuff, I was like, I'm nobody's like, I'm just me. Like, like I get this grand reward for just not falling for the bullshit. It's that easy? Are you serious? I'm rewarded for having confidence in myself and always being myself, no matter who I'm with or around, or by being kind and listening to others and taking people in when they need help, and providing service to others. I am rewarded just for loving myself and loving other people. That is so fucking awesome. Like, it's not hard, and I can't understand how lost we have become as a people. How lost humanity. And I don't know if it's because I am some special soul, if some alien incarnate, or I already had knowledge when I was born into this planet, but it just always seemed so obvious to me. I mean, if I am just a normal human being, then why aren't so many more people should be on track? They should know themselves better than this by now.